It's the final of the Unity Cup 2025. Nigeria take on Jamaica here. We'll have a look at the highlights. Nigeria versus Jamaica. Subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell to get more updates.
Rise to the occasion. And what an occasion it has been in the build-up. The fans playing their part. Now it's down to the players to try and provide further entertainment, as they have done throughout this competition. And as both bosses have made the point, through personal reasons, we're told. So Frederick summoned instead. Here is Moses Simon. In the absence of Musa, the most experienced in this side. Felix Akou on debut. Hoist that in, but a little too high. Going forward from here. Here's Dixon. And he got there first. The goalkeeper has come. And it is a little relieved, I'm sure, that Kahim Dixon was forced wide by Felix Akou. Still work for Ogbu to do with the overhead to open his international account at the earliest opportunity. Moses Simon well advanced here. 2 or 3 in the penalty area wearing white. And will have to settle for the corner. Simon again. And to try and link with Chukwueze. Did well to reach there. And Wilfred Ndidi resuming that partnership that they forged to great effect against Ghana. It is Ndidi that plays it forward here, looking for Cyril Dessers. Pumps it on towards Simon, who scores! Didn't take long. Nigeria in front in the final, thanks to their skipper Moses Simon. Came from halfway. It was close to offside, wasn't it, against Cyril Dessers, who delivered dangerously, and Simon was just first to react, really, reaching it ahead of Lembakisa. And applying the finishing touch, having done so right into the corner. William Davis in goal. Ishmaila. Back to Benjamin Frederick. Openings again for Nigeria here, just wasn't quite able to pick the pass through the middle as intended there, Chukwueze. So Jamaica will take their turn to attack instead with Ronaldo Cephas. Really dangerous ball in, Davis arriving. And touched in by Kahim Dixon. 1-1. And their penalties in the semi-final. He was the main threat again here, down the left. Strong surge and a really dangerous ball in. It was just in front of Burrell, but Dixon beyond him was able to apply the finishing. Dessers who posed the danger initially. Holgate held him up, but ultimately couldn't prevent the shot from coming in. And he got down smartly second time around, did Davis. Dixon trying to tease that one through towards the run of Russell. He ended the domestic season with Barnsley in really good goal-scoring form, 5 in his last 5. But this was the penalty shout, waved away by Stuart Atwell as Burrell went down. It's one that maybe would have been harsh, but here with Moses Simon. Akou. He's left a foray forward from full-back, but he's got a real battle on here with Lembakisa. And got himself in the way. And ultimately got the decision as well. The Reggae boys right back. Swipe at it. Nathan Teller now of Leverkusen, feature fairly regularly for them in the Bundesliga over the course of the last couple of seasons. Felix Akou with the cross, up by King, but this time not convincingly, and it did fall for Nathan Teller, and he couldn't quite control the finish. They got to him quickly, made it more difficult than it might have been. Player born and one standing over it. Barley organising that wall. It's done its job. It's not straight at the wall really by Palmer. Back goalwards by Hayden. On debut here, Simon. Certainly not short of experience, still scrapping for it. Comes for Chukwueze. He's outnumbered but gets his shot away and scores. Brilliantly taken by Samuel Chukwueze. And Nigeria in front in the final for the second time. This squad, but in their absence, Chukwueze is one of the more senior players available to Eric Schau. And he's led by example here. He had an awful lot to do when taking the pass from Teller, outnumbered by those in green and gold. But he dispatched it decisively, set himself, allowed across the keeper and into the far corner. Super Eagles ahead again. Sifas had continued his run, comes his way, and stepping in brilliantly to deny him was Frederick. By King, here's Sifas. Cameron made the run for him, still with Ronaldo Sifas. He's able to deliver the cross, and they've levelled it again. It's Russell, it's 2-2. Real resilience from the Reggae boys. They will not give this. By Ronaldo Sifas. He's the one that made it. Another dangerous delivery. Just asking for it to be finished off. And just as Dixon did in the first half, Russell does the honours this time. All square again in the unit. Does so now for Casey Palmer. Sifas is going to reach that first and out quickly and bravely. And he started the scoring. Got in too close to the goalkeeper who Kadare just behind him as well. They'll come back with Ashmaila. Another teasing ball in again. The header was good. And he scores emphatically again. It's a really good penalty. No mistake from King. Setting the tone, he will hope. The centre-back is something of a specialist in these sort of situations. Didn't give himself a lot of margin. And Nacho also scores. Went the same way. Again, the goalkeeper went the other way. And it's all square in the shootout. I enjoyed that one. Took his time but kept his composure. So Davis the wrong way. So Isaac Hayden next up. Isaac Hayden also scores. This time the goalkeeper went the other way, but dived out of the way. Well, it's 2-1 Jamaica. On the face of Isaac Hayden. He's a relative newcomer to this Reggae Boys team. He certainly enjoyed this competition. In both the games. So, and Simon scores. Good penalty so far. Well, the goalkeeper has been able to guess right yet. So next to take on Wabali. Morrison from the spots, also scores into the corner. Again, scored 21 times in their top flight. He's over the next one. And also scores in off the post this time. Well, again, nobody leaving much margin for error, but nobody making an error so far. Stakes just rise that little bit more for every player that steps forward after every successful kick. Dwayne Atkinson. Now he was a title winner with Cavalier in that penalty shootout last week. In for just his 4th cap today, taking their 4th penalty. And he's hit the bar. The first to miss from the spot. Dwayne Atkinson can't convert for Jamaica, and that could be so costly. Teammates go across to console him. That will hurt. It didn't miss by much. Off the top of the bar and behind from Atkinson. He was taken off before that penalty shootout last week in the Jamaican Premier League. He couldn't convert, so it's advantage Nigeria if they can from this one. Onyemaechi does so emphatically, and they're 1 kick away. Thumped in from the fullback for 4-3 Nigeria on penalties. The next one has to go in to give Jamaica any chance. See how much it means, can't you? Roar of relief as much as anything may be. The captain to assume responsibility for this. Amari Bell has to score, or the Reggae boys are beaten. Spoke this week about the great honour of being afforded that captain's armband. Can he keep them in contention in the penalty shootout? Amari Bell does score with a measure of composure. A precise penalty. He didn't necessarily opt for the power, but he picked his spot. Forces Nigeria to win it from the spot. The next kick could be the crucial one. If it goes in, Nigeria win the Unity Cup. Bell just applying that little bit of pressure. Played his part, but there is no more now that they can do. Unless this doesn't go in. Christantos Uche, on his international debut, is the one who places down the potentially decisive penalty. Pressure on his shoulders, certainly. Mr. Win it. Uche does score, and Nigeria win the Unity Cup. On debut, he scores from the spot to settle the shootout. And the Super Eagles have done it. They've done it the hard way. 41 years since it was last staged in England's capital. They've kept hold of it. They've needed the penalty.
So there you have it. Nigeria are the champions of the Unity Cup 2025. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day.